I'm gonna change the oh no, wrong thumbnail. I'm gonna change the thumbnail here, guys. It will probably be changed, again though. So, just know that. Edit the title, actually. Space, there we go. Okay, we're good, and actually not good because I forgot to add it to the playlist. Silly me. Oh wait. There we go, much better. Can I not? Okay. Apparently I'm going blind. And Wave will be in, and Mother Flare will probably be in. And Father Flare probably won't be. And why is this just a glitch? Because, like, it should be showing me the thumbnail here. Whatever. There we go. What the world? What in the world? I cannot. You leave me no choice, phone. Why am I talking like this to a phone? Nobody knows. And I did have to put the Oakland Athletics back in the game for this. But either way, this card is from its age 20 season, as you can see. Okay. Okay, maybe that was a bit annoying. Maybe any day now. That must be a glitch, because I have the right thumbnail. I really don't know. Is this right? See, that's not what I want. Whenever you click on this darn thumbnail. Maybe you'll load. That would mean a lot to me. We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but you'll get here. Okay, it's just a glitch. I don't know what else to tell you. It's with my phone, in case you're wondering. Yeah, of course it says games MLB The Show 16. Not like that was a decade ago. Okay. Jeez, work. Okay. Anyway. Hi guys! This is Sports Flare Live! And I'm going to be rebuilding the all-time Oakland Athletics with their big new legend, Keith Foulke, as you can see in the title. And yes, I did have to put the Oakland Athletics back in the game for this to work. So yeah, let's get this started. And I just want to move you to the... Oh dear. So yeah, let me make sure that we're at Oakland Coliseum, which we should be. If we ever get a home game, holy smokes. Hi, Wave, how are you? Can I sim? Thank you. And I will play a game, I just have to see if the home stadium's safe, which it should have. No guarantees that it did. Knowing my luck, it didn't, probably. Oh yeah, I'd not think that far. Well, I guess I'll player lock as Mark McGuire, man. The steroid man himself. Since when did we get Satchel Paige? Oh dear. Did I accidentally do that? Sorry, I had to yawn. Not a good sign. Yes, it did. Oakland Coliseum. Perfect. And now we can play. I don't ever remember having Satchel Paige. Well, I guess he wasn't athletic, and he's 58 years old, so he has to be very athletic. But just to work, McGuire, step on first. How are you, Wave? How are you, Waves? I'm not mad. I just waves. I just can't speak. Mark McGuire the other way. That's foul. I just had to talk to myself there. But I was that is fouled back. McGuire hits this baseball well the other way with some carry on it. Back! Track! And on the track. He's got it. Mother Flare will be in, and obviously Wave will be in because he's already in. And, yeah. Mets are at Shea Stadium, etc., etc. Hi, Audrey Hepburn, and thanks for listening. And thank you all for 100 subscribers. This is McGuire. Wow. And I told you through text wave that I would tell you who Carlos Gonzalez was. He was a Venezuelan outfielder who was... That is roped by McGuire! Make it 6-1! Oakland Athletics! That was a mixture of A's and Athletics, and that's what it turned out to be. But regardless, Carlos Gonzalez, nicknamed Cargo, he was a great outfielder, obviously in his prime, who had his prime and was best known for playing with the Colorado Rockies, and he's from Venezuela. So yeah, he had his best season in 2010 at the age of 24, and another good one in 2015 as Mark McGuire has made this a 9-1 game at Oakland Coliseum. Oakland Coliseum, 468 feet. Wow. Cool. Thanks, Wave. And how are you, Wave? 9-2 or something like that. Florida Marlins are back into the game. Same with the Montreal Expos, as this is grounded. One on the first universal turn. Are you going to do a rebuild today, Wave, or not? It's okay to say no. Yankees are at Yankee Stadium. You're welcome. And McGuire lines this. I also have the old Padres logo. And several other teams. Grand Slam possibility here. And the Brooklyn Dodgers as well for Mark McGuire. Sorry, I had to yawn. That is hit well, reaching up, and it is caught. Anyway, how are you, Wave? I think I think that you just didn't hear me the first couple times, but I asked a couple times before. I was just curious. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna rage on you. Oh no! Wave didn't tell me how he is! How dare he! I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I would never do that. Good. Good you. I'm good as well, Wave. You gotta admit that was pretty funny there. I'm still live streaming, but I am very tired, so hopefully I'll be less tired by the end of this, or well, by the end of this live stream, but definitely by tomorrow's live stream. But I also had to get woken up at 8:05 for church, which certainly did not help my tiredness status, if you know what I mean. We're gonna try to get Andrew Jones over here, and same with Hank Aaron, R.I.P. And also Ralph Kiner. I mean, I'm almost certain he passed away, so R.I.P. And same with Troy Tulowitzki. Man, how about Mickey, a.k.a. Miguel Cabrera, Jeff McNeil, and then Brian Dozier would be a good option, but I have an even better. Oh gosh, Joe Morgan's an option, actually. I lied. I do have a good option, so I'd not lie. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I lied. And catcher, bench, Johnny Bench. Don't think I've used him yet. And then we do need a better bullpen, but we got to keep Raleigh fingers in honor of the one and only Magnificent. I cannot speak. Magnificent beard flare. Goodness, I cannot speak. I mean, that rotation, I would say is pretty good, but it's not really, so we're going to get rid of Catfish Hunter. Both Catfish Hunters. 1, 2, and not 3, but I do got the GOAT on my team, aka Babe Ruth. And if you hear me randomly talking and sounding quiet, oh dear, well, I forgot that that existed. That's my fault. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. This is perfect here for this team. And we're gonna make this Raleigh Fingers card because we gotta keep him. My gosh, he has a great mustache. Anyway, are you gonna do a rebuild today, Wave, just out of curiosity? Rawlings Fingers, that's right. When he starts, he completes it all powers and positions. Your name stands above them all, and the angels cry, holy, you are lifted high. Holy, holy forever. Hear the people sing, holy, to the King of Kings. Holy, you will always be. Holy, holy forever. And yes, I am a Christian. Well, I'm evangelical. Well, that's another word for Christian. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm a Christian. Evangelical Christian. There we go. That's right, Wave. Chris Tomlin. Excuse me. I do know that. They have a great song that I used to like called "Get Down Tonight." I'm assuming if you've heard that song, Wave, which I assume you have, but I don't know because I can't know everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, bit. Oh my gosh. I like it. Or it's something along the lines of "Get Down Tonight." I don't know if that's the exact title. Something similar. I could get the AI, which I believe is Google, like the overview, which I believe is Google Gemini, to answer that for me. Hi, Gemini. I'm just kidding. I don't promote places, or places, what am I talking about? Things, there we go. Maybe we do need more of a bullpen. Since we already have one Raleigh Fingers, what's the purpose in having two, am I right? Okay, well that's not how that works. I like shake, shake, shake. That's a really good one there, Wave. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shaky or something I'm not going to say, but I know the lyrics. You got that stuck in my head now, Wave. Ujbe, LOL, Wave. You'd be a good. Yeah, I cannot speak. You'd be a good. Of course, I can't speak again. You'd be a good comedian one day, Wave. There we go. Thanks. You're welcome, Wave. I don't know why I always like whenever someone says thanks, I always go like, "You're welcome," because I guess I just like sounding professional. I think that would be pretty smart, actually. How about no one says you can't? 58-year-old reliever time. LOL. Okay. Why is Annabelle Sanchez there? Does he want to shake, shake, shake? Shake, shake, shake. Shake his blank. Shake his ube. LOL, Leaf. Yes, I got that from you. I have to sign Michael Kopech like a solid 2-year deal. Now, granted, he's my only non-legend on like the entire team. I can't do that. I can't have that. I'm sorry. Your name stands above them all when angels cry. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this as is. What just happened? Who got cut? Anyway, we need to get a manager. I kind of forgot about that. That's my bad, chat. Pulling a line out of the FF page right there, if you will. I meant at the FF page. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. I'm back, guys. And what team are you going to rebuild tomorrow? Why did I say it like that? I don't know. What team are you going to rebuild tomorrow, Wave? There we go. I'm getting old for this job. Welcome back, Wave. Great timing, yeah. Anyway, what team are you gonna rebuild tomorrow, Wave? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Ignore my random noises. I get those from Father Flare. Rob Gibble. Oh, nice. Anyway. Geox Tigers. LSU Tigers or Detroit Tigers, LOL. Detroit, okay. Oh, you're spelling out Tigers. I get a clever Wave. Clever. Are you gonna do it with that roster I showed you, Wave? It's tempting to call you, for some reason, thanks, LOL. It's tempting to call you by your real name, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not allowed to, but I just feel so tempted because I'm so used to it. Actually, yeah, play Home Run Derby. See if I have anyone in it. Albert Pujols. Good job, Albert. Home Run Derby time. I don't know why I sounded so energy depleted there. Home Run Derby time! There we go. Home Run Derby time! That's even better. I actually have Ralph Kiner in it as well, somehow. How I cannot speak. Okay, power swinging is the move! Yes, Mickey and Hal Newhouser are in it along with Alkaline. Flats? What do you mean flats, Wave? You mean also Anibal Sanchez is on that team as well. 4 out of 40 pitches as Albert shoots the 5th one the other way for a home run. He gets that pitch out of the plate and not out of here, unfortunately. You're at Citizens Bank Park! Of course I couldn't get up. Get up! Where you get Alkaline for batteries. I don't get that joke, but I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad joke, because, I mean, if I understood it, it's probably a great joke, to be honest, but still. Yeah, power swing is a move, I agree with you. Hit that up, and out of here! Move on to the, okay, I got jammed. Not good, not good. How have I gotten 12 out of 40 pitches only in the span of 2 minutes? That's kind of disappointing, but I ain't the one pitching, so, you know. That's not good. Anyway, Anibal Sanchez is also on that Tigers team, nor is that good. Holy cow! I think I got jammed. Actually, no. Oh, that was so close. Left that one down and not out. He's out of energy, so after the second to next pitch now, I'm gonna, okay. Time. Do whatever you want, Albert. 739 career homers. Well, that's counting. He really in real life had 703, but he's got 26 this season or 36 this season. So yeah, no. Nice pictures. You don't normally get to take those, especially with the Aaron Judge. Wave. I know I've been saying this, but not Albert Pujols, Anibal Sanchez is also on those teams. I'd love to just get double digits on that Tigers team, not those teams. I don't know what I'm talking about. 454. Maybe one more. No. Okay. 10 at the least here. And bonus round, baby. That's one out, isn't it? Yep. Is that 2? How do you want me to hit that? Like, actually. That is hit well. Deep and out of here. Oh, no. I get 4 outs because I got a bonus out, but there's 12 home runs. There is not. Is that actually? Yes, it is. I lied. Well, I did not lie. I was just wrong. I don't think that. Oh, my gosh. Albert's on a roll. 14. Get that up. Yes, 15. Can he get to 16, though? No, but what a round by Albert. Longest 458. That's going to be tough to beat. Anyway, cool, I'll use him. You will have to change him from a starting pitcher to take that out. Anyway, you will have to change him from a relief pitcher, rather, to a starting pitcher, and also change its potential, which I could show you how to do. Well, I'm a bit nervous for this. And yeah, I got eliminated. But I get to control Ralph Kiner, so it's not all that bad, I guess. Ralph Kiner, did he get jammed? Okay, good to know. You're welcome, Wave. Yeah, so now that you know who Carlos Gonzalez is, do you think it would be cool for him to be the new legend reveal? He's been highly requested, and I think as a Braves fan, he'd be good, though he never played for the Braves, because as I told you, he had his prime with the Rockies, and so that is some cheese right there. How is that not a home run? Well, I would make that a short, but then I'm talking about the Rockies, and everyone's going to be like, yes, you would, okay. It's possible he's going to be this upcoming Friday, the 26th, but nobody knows. Should not hide. It's okay, Wave. I understand. We all make typos. It's like the most annoying thing, but I feel like it happens to me the most. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. I'm dominating here. I don't know how Cal Ripken beat out Pujols with the power hitter Pujols is, but maybe I'll get a bit more with Kiner, and I sure do hope so. Get on a roll, Ralph! Roll, Ralph. I just started it. I feel like he would be. Yeah, I agree with that, Wave. I almost said yes, sir, but then I realized there's no point in saying yes, sir, because, yeah. Because you mainly just say that for adults. Which I'm assuming it's okay that I said that. I'm on the struggle bus, as one may say here. What up, beard player? We're in the home run derby here. Albert Pujols got eliminated by Cal Ripken, and now Ralph Kiner has 400 career home runs compared to Albert Pujols, who already has 36. So 739 total career home runs. Anyway, Ralph Kiner with 10. Albert hit 15. I got some time here. 22 seconds plus the bonus round as he hits that out. How are you, Beard Flair? 6 seconds. I've gotten 20 out of 40 pitches, so a bit over half as 12 here so far for Kiner. But if that don't get out, nothing does. I'm out in these yards, as FF would say, cutting down some trees with an axe. Sweaty, I bet. Father Flair's napping, or FF. It's the same person as Ralph Kiner. Hits it out of here. I don't know. That just sounded very professional the way I said it. 15. I thought that was 15. I got jammed again. I'm in the bonus round, if y'all did not know. That is hit well by Kiner. Out of here. 15 at the least. And it's looking like only 15 as I'm down to my final out here with, Ralph Kiner doesn't have the juice! No! Just short! His longest was 459. FF deserves a nap on FF Day. Well, Father's Day, but yes. Well, I don't know who I'm facing. Luis Gonzalez. Well, I might be cooked. And I indeed am. Eddie Matthews ends up winning it all. Shout out to Cal Ripken. He beat out David Ortiz. And also, SF, what did you get at FF for Father's Day? The only thing I got FF was I made him a card, but your presence is presence enough, or is present enough, whatever that saying is. It's what Ice Flare says. That's the only reason I know what it is. See if I... No, I did not want to... that's frustrating. I did not mean to do that. Let's just make sure and pray. They did not. There was no way they cut Keith Foulke. I would punch myself in the... Okay. Punching myself in the face. I should not have said that. Why do we cut Keith Foulke? Why? What is he doing as a free agent? Keith Foulke, come back. I'm going to have to upgrade your overall so you can stay on this doggone team, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Also, we do have Raleigh Fingers on this card, or on this roster, and I forgot how good of a mustache that man has on this team, so the best player with a mustache in Beard's opinion. I'm like, Beard's got a fair point looking at that. Looking at his mustache. And also, Wave's going to be doing a Tigers rebuild tomorrow. I don't know what rebuild I'll be doing yet. I think I said Yankees, but that could change. I don't remember. It's either Yankees or Orioles, but I don't know what I said, and I could change my mind. And if I do, then don't rage on me. That's right. I would send you the link, but it doesn't let me send links, which is very frustrating. But it is what it is. Also, the Phillies just got Josh Gibson. I might be cooked. I know Beard wants a possible new legend to be on this upcoming Friday if they do reveal a new legend. It lets me, I don't know what it is with me, but it's fine. Anyway, I know who Beard wants a possible new legend reveal to be this upcoming Friday. Dale Murphy is who he wants. I almost bit my hand, which would have been disgusting, gross, and hurt. And it would have hurt. Of course. He's in the low A. That sounded correct. Sounded thin. Of course I can't speak. Murph, he's not in the game, but I know they could reveal him. It's not a guarantee, but I'm sure a lot of Braves fans want him. And I want to be able to speak because I cannot do that. Man with the longest hair I've ever seen, but regardless. You are a toy! Okay, I'm sorry. I've been watching too much Toy Story clips recently. I've not seen the 5th movie yet, but I've been watching way too much Toy Story clips. And I've got so many quotes stuck in my head from those as, "Hello, Mother Flare, how are you?" LOL wave. I'm assuming y'all know what I'm referring to there. When. Possibility to break the MLB win record here. Gotta go in as the GOAT, Babe Ruth. No, not Shohei Ohtani, Beard. Braves getting destroyed. I ain't watching, but welcome to all those 6 viewers. I also got 2 texts. Oh, it's letting. Yeah, it lets you, I know. I think it's something to do with my YouTube account, Wave. Oakland Coliseum here. As the Athletics try to break the win record against those cheating Astros. Oh my gosh, you are right, Beard. They are losing 8-1 in the bottom of the 2nd. That's going to be a long game. I think it's actually the bottom of the 2nd, unfortunately. My gosh, Albert Pujols hit 61 home run, or 54. Take away the 61 AI. You are a toy. You're not the real Buzz Lightyear. You are an action figure. You are a child's plaything. LOL wave. Bryce Elder, more like Bryce Selder. LOL. Glad FF sleeping through that. I bet so. I was simming earlier today. I put Albert Pujols in a league full of 1 overalls, which was pretty fine. I did the same with Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones, Mother Flare with the jokes. Anyway, for sure. Anyway, and I was doing that. All 1 overalls except for Albert Pujols, and I did that. I did it with Andrew Jones and Albert Pujols. Andrew Jones broke the game, hitting 76 home runs, which I'm like, gosh, he broke Mark McGwire's single season home run record, and then I'm like, so then I go over to Albert Pujols on the Cardinals, because I had Andrew Jones on the Braves. That man thought it was a great time. I loved it. I ain't gonna lie. I won the World Series both times. I think. I don't remember. I think I won the World Series both times. But anyway, I did it with Albert Pujols on the Cardinals on a 1 overall team. He was the only legend on there. He hit 81 home runs. He literally broke the game. I don't know how he does this. If this was prime 29-year-old Albert Pujols from its 09 season, Babe Ruth ropes that out of here. 2-0 Athletics off to a hot start. And I do have fielding and base running on, if y'all were wondering, but I'm not going to be doing it with Babe Ruth because he's DHing. So yeah, basically Albert Pujols hit on a lead. That is roped and gone, but anyway. Basically, Albert Pujols hit 81 homers on a league full of 1 overalls on every team except the Cardinals. So basically, he carried the team to a World Series victory, and he won playoff and ALCS and World Series MVP. 81, yep, you heard that right, Beard Player. Andrew Jones had 76. That is roped by Babe Ruth. Back because... Let me know what you think of my Oakland Athletics jerseys. I'd love to hear some praise. LOL. I don't know, that sounded arrogant. I'm not arrogant. Or at least I try not to be. That is roped by Babe Ruth. Back and caught. I'm not as arrogant as Steve Spurrier or Urban Meyer. I don't kick my players or anyone in the face in public like Urban Meyer did. I like them, thanks. Oh, I was like, what do you like again? And then I was like, oh yeah. You like the jerseys. But anyway, Dennis Eckersley, take away the Raleigh Fingers AI overview or whatever it is, delivers a pop-up. The play is made, and Albert Pujols and Babe Ruth led Oakland Athletics have broken the MLB win record with 2 games left in the season. Let's go. Okay, I'm not a fan of pinstripes. Oh, I'm a big fan of pinstripes, but it's okay that you're not. Here at Oakland Coliseum against the cheating Astros with their throwback jerseys for the Astros. Eck has a nice stash as well, for sure. The Athletics break the MLB win record. There we go. I've not player locked as Joe Morgan at all in the series. So let's right a wrong and player lock as Joe Morgan. And let's right a wrong and let me speak, voice. LOL. Sunday night showcase at Oakland Coliseum. Anibal Sanchez says, grab me that baseball! And for the new legend okay, we're losing 6-0. This is in the first inning. This is like the Braves. Keith Foulke in the A's big new legend. And what is that fielding job? Okay. Regardless. Safe. Well, not looking good for her win on the last game of the season. Down 7-0. Dominant outing from Anibal Sanchez there, right, guys? I'm just kidding. That is roped by Joe Morgan. Back and caught. 7-4. We're trying to make a comeback, unlike the Braves. That is roped by Joe Morgan. Back and hits hard off the wall. And it'll be a 1-out double. As of right now, this will probably change after tonight, or after today's game, rather. But as of right now, in real life, the Braves are first in all of MLB, which is good, especially for Wave. As that is a bunted, back to the pitcher, he throws it on to first! Joe Morgan headed home! Save! 2-run ball game! J.R. Richard cannot believe it! R.I.P. in real life to him, though. Albert Pujols increases AL leading home run total to 55. Alright, I gotta go get back to this yard work. Have a great day. Okay, bye, Beard Flare. Glad you were able to join, and thanks for joining. That is a liner base hit, and I've taken an 8-7 lead somehow. Throw it into first. Welcome back, Wave. All you missed was me breaking the MLB win record. Not nothing much. Go. Line down. No! What are you doing? Go! Oh, jeez. Bad high throw, staying at third, Billy Bob Joe. And it's 9-7. 22-year-old Raleigh Fingers struggling. Yes, I put up a number 1 with my hand. Well, it's with my finger, because Raleigh Fingers. Get it? But ground ball. In the hole, they'll get one, but on the first, they will not get two. And what a high-scoring game we got here. It's 10-7. You'd not, what up, yeah, I messed that up. What up, Father Flair in the house tonight? FF Day, that's right. Happy Father's Day once again, Father Flair. Obviously, everyone knows you're fathered by your username. Grounder to Joe Morgan. And I remain in the lead 12-7. That's right, and you know you'd not have to join since it's Father's Day, right, Father Flair? That is rope! Back! Track, Joe Morgan! It's caught on the track! Ah! All you missed was me breaking the MLB... I know, I just took me a nap. Anyway, FF, Happy Father's Day, that's right. Why putting a question mark, Mother Flair? Exclamation mark, I was about to say. 15-8. I feel like this could be a scoregami. Probably not, but regardless, Billy Wagner in for the Astros. That is roped and out of here. At least the Braves are losing like 8-1 in the top of the third. Number 34 on the year for Joe Morgan. All you missed, Father Flair, was me breaking the MLB win record and doing the home run derby and what should have been the All-Star game, but I accidentally simmed through it. All you missed was me breaking the MLB win record, going up, winning my 117th game, and finishing out the season 118-44. Ouch, sounds like I missed a lot for sure. I was also telling my viewers how while you were napping, I put like on the Braves, I put Andrew Jones in a league full of 1 overalls like every team, and he went off and hit 76 home runs. But not only that, I did the same thing with Albert Pujols in a different, like, against the CPU, obviously, in a different franchise, and he hit 81 home runs. So they both broke Mark McGwire's home run record. Yeah, just wait till you... That was a... Albert Pujols was 29 on that card. It's from his 2009 season, I want to say. As there are your league leaders: Anibal Sanchez winning percentage, Andy Pettitte wins, Corey Kluber shutouts, and Corey Kluber complete games. And more league leaders: Albert Pujols home runs, 56, Albert Pujols RBIs, 140, Albert Pujols slugging percentage, .676, Albert Pujols on base plus slugging, 1.056. Delivery Man of the Year: Dennis Eckersley. Cy Young: Andy Pettitte. Hank Aaron Award: Albert Pujols. And MVP of the American League: Albert Pujols. I will say, as a Braves fan, this just feels right having them as the Oakland Athletics and not the Sacramento Athletics or whatever. Also, Andy Pettitte just threw a great game, and we won Game 1 of that series, of a 5-game series, 22-2. I don't know how I'd not say anything about it, but we're headed to what did it say? I kind of forgot, honestly. Anyway, we're about to find out. Yeah, oh my gosh, I just missed it. That is a lot of bombs, FF. That is a lot of bombs, FF, for sure. So it's going to be at Yankee Stadium this series. I just got to figure out here what it was. We are headed to the ALDS. Okay, good to know. We were in the ALCS and beat the team 22-2. And now we are down 3-2 to the Yankees. That's awesome. Not really. I'm being sarcastic. Player lock as Albert Pujols, where I do base running. He has like 52 speed and fielding. The Yankees went 113-49, probably the second best team in the American League, which should not shock anyone considering the New York Yankees. Even though I'm a fan of the team, I will say their fans are annoying. No offense. Hopefully, I don't have any Yankees fans that live in New York watching. I'm talking about the ones down in New York, not like me and FF fans, or possibly Wave. I don't know at this rate. 3 watching. We had 4 watching, but I guess the third one had to, as FF would say, dip. Like I dip my sauce. 3-1 to bench. Ball 4. Throw down. Tag. He is out. Spaghetti-aroni. I don't know what a spaghetti-aroni. They dipped, baby. LOL, Mother Flair. Well, it's still 0-0. We might have a pitching duel on our hands. I might be doing a Yankees rebuild tomorrow. LOL, Mother Flare. I will say, I still like it, but the leftover McNuggets have not been tasting too good recently. I don't know if that's on purpose or what. We're losing 3-0, but a grand slam. Go ahead, grand slam at that. Possibility for Albert Pujols here in the bottom of the third. Please do it, Albert. I got distracted. I gotta lock in. I can't read the chat here. I'm sorry, chat. That was not intended to be like, I'm sorry, chat, like we'd use in an everyday conversation. That's a line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes a second. Safe. Horrible base running by me. Cost my team the second out, though. As 4-3 now. Max Scherzer. Or not Max Scherzer, take that away. Max Fried on the mound for the Yankees, as that is a ground ball base hit. We'll see if Showtime is indeed activated. Get him at the plate. Get him at the plate! He's out! Yes, sir. Volume warning. 4-4. We've managed to tie it off Fried. And I like a little bit of chicken Fried. That is hit well by Pujols. Back and gone! The Athletics have taken the lead while facing elimination 5-4. I thought he'd rob me, but boy howdy had he not. I don't know what boy howdy means. Out of here! Just had enough off of Fried to give the Athletics their first lead of this ballgame. Barely. Go A's or Oakland Athletics for sure, motherfucker. Gone! Still 5-4. Let's use this momentum and go get that W. Runners on first and second as Albert shoots this the other way and out of here! 9-4. It was actually a grand slam. They had runners on all the bases. Looking good for Game 7 as Zach Britton tries to close us out. Alfonso Soriano, the Yankees' last hope. He drills it back onto the track where the catch is made, and Game 7 is happening. What a comeback! Trying to eliminate the Yankees. I feel like I'm getting better and better with my commentary calls, as FF would say. W, that's right. That looks like an interesting version of Max Fried. Game 7, baby. Anything can happen, that's right. Troy, or no, I gotta be Hank Aaron. It is CC Sabathia versus Andy Pettitte. Game 7! The two best of the National League! NBA LCS. It does not get better than this here at Oakland Coliseum. Start waving your towels in the stadium that opened in 1966. Home of the Oakland Athletics. 0-0 pitching duel so far, but it's also just the second inning. Thanks, Mother Flare, as that is a little bloop. Will it stay fair? Yes, and Hank Aaron takes a bad route. That's at least a double. And do they send him to third? They do! And of course it's a bad throw. I had him out. 1-0, I'm losing. What do you know? Hank Aaron comes to the dish, though. What a hitter. I agree, Mo. Thanks, Father Flare. That is roped by Hank Aaron. We are tied at 1 in Game 7. 463 feet. Over here, sound like Matt Baskersion, who's one of my favorite announcers. Not my favorite. 463 feet. Third this postseason to tie us. Hammer and Hank. That's right. Great commentary. Thanks, Wave Runner. I don't know why I thought you were someone else. 5-1-A's! Yes! Anything can happen, but I'm feeling good. Now, if we put in Aaron Bummer, then I would not feel good! But Hank Aaron! How far? 6-1 Oakland A's! 477! And a 6-1 Athletics in Game 7. Hank! That's right. Hank! That's right. Yes! Still 6-1, Derek Jeter. Leader, Derek Jeter, now the batter. That is a liner that'll dip in front. Out of there, hammered it. Don't take your foot off the gas, baby. I won't. 7-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Mike Mussina, the 37-year-old now, not in his prime. I'm feeling a homer here from Hank Aaron. I did not tell you. I thought I did, but that's going to be a double at least. Play at second. Oh, gosh. What a throw in. It's not even going to be a double. 7-2. Well, that's why you don't take your foot off the gas. Out of there, hammered it. Out of there, hammered it. That's right, Mother Flare. You can say the same thing to that. It's 8-2. How far this time? Third of the day. Probably second deck. 451 beat. 8-2. I get that run back. 12-4. Now Garrett Cole now. And that was Hank's favorite expression. Mine too. What was again? Hank hits this well. Hank Aaron back. Looking for a 4-homer game. He's got it. 4 home runs in the same game for Hank Aaron, baby. That's a YouTube short. And now the Yankees have scored 6, and it's 13-10. Lovely. Nobody on. Cody Bellinger, the Yankees' last hope, off of Raleigh Fingers, and I think he has hit it out. He has 4 homers. Crazy. 13-11. Keep chopping. Dang, he's fire for sure. Well, I'll try with Raleigh Fingers, but it's apparently easier said than done. Bernie Williams grounds it back to Fingers. The Oakland Athletics are headed to the World Series. They are your AL champs in 2026. Yeah, from down 3-2 to coming back in the series to eliminate the Yankees. Yeah, baby, number 28 is not happening for New York yet for the Yankees. American League champs of 2026 at Oakland Coliseum. Your Oakland Athletics. How about Keith Foulke? Well, actually, how about Albert, honestly? There's the celebration, and World Series time is now. It's now or never. The Yankees have been eliminated. And I get a ball, and does it have a pack? It's the Cardinals in the World Series. It's an interesting team to be facing, but I can't question it because they do, after all, have the second most World Series wins. It's only behind the team I eliminated in the New York Yankees. Phew. Player lock as Miguel Cabrera. I was between him and Andrew Jones. I chose Miguel Cabrera. I'll do Andrew Jones next game. Game 1 of the World Series is brought to you by Dust of Doritos. And we are already batting down 2-0 with the bases loaded and nobody out. In the bottom of the second. Can you do it, Miggy? Come on, Miggy. 29-year-old Miggy shoots this the other way. Back onto the warning track. And the play is going to be made just shy of the track. Tagging and scoring is the runner. And it's 2-1. So it will be a sacrifice. 5-2 Athletics, baby. I could not tell you the last time the A's won a World Series. Not in my lifetime. Miggy, that's right. That's a liner base hit. That'll do another RBI to make this 6-2. The play at second, he is out. Not good. Not good. 7-2. Just domination all around here. Miguel Cabrera lines a base hit. Why is he wearing number 30? Who knows, but whatever. I don't make the rules here. Andrew Jones. No, they definitely have. They won it in 1990, or at least they made it then. I don't know when they last won it. Father Flair would probably know that. I know that they had, oh gosh, I know they had Tony La Russa as their manager. I remember that. 7-2 still, but runners on first and second for the Cardinals, and a guy that is tough to turn a double play on, and Lou Brock as he grounds this. 1 on to first. There will not be a throw, actually. 7-2 still. They do not score a run. Jojo Romero now in for the Cardinals. That's a liner base hit, and that'll score another run. What are we doing, Mickey? Okay, he's in there. It's 8-2. At Wimpy Spence. Wimpy _ Spence. Golly, I cannot speak. Is watching. That's cool. That's good, Wave. That is a liner. That is extra bases. It is 9. Oh, it's not extra bases. It is 9-2. Miggy headed to the plate. He's out. And we head to the top of the 8th. Most recently in 1999, they called that one baseball. Not familiar with that. 21-year-old Albert Pujols, now the batter off of their big new legend Keith Foulke, grounded. Miguel Cabrera, as I'm up 9-3, makes the play, and the Oakland Athletics have taken game 1 of the World Series. It was against the San Francisco Giants, who played just across San Francisco Bay. Wasn't that the World Series where there was like, hi, Spencer Crane 5705. How are you? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Wasn't there like an earthquake or some natural disaster? Let's keep it going. That's right, Mother Flare. Vita Blue for game 2. Not intended to rhyme, but did anyway. As I did say, I'd play rock as Andrew Jones, and I'm going to stick to my word, and I'm glad I will as a Braves fan. They somehow got Brandon Woodruff. Vita Blue versus Brandon Woodruff for game 2 of the World Series. 0-0 here. Welcome to the chat, Spencer. That's right, Father Flare. I almost called you Mother Flare, but I'm glad I didn't. Maybe I need to dive! What a sliding play by Andrew Jones! He's a great fielder for a reason. I don't know that I needed to dive, but I felt like I did and popped straight into the glove. So I'll take it. I would say it keeps a no-hitter going, but I doubt I'll get that. 3-0! And runners on first and second. And 2 outs, Andrew Jones grounds it where the play is made, even though it's a bit of a high throw. Oakland A's won 3 in a row from 72 to 74. Yeah, I'd say the Athletics for me are like my version of the Indians and Indians for you, Father Flare, if we're talking MLB. There's not really been a football team for me. I guess you can argue the Oakland Raiders, but Andrew Jones has made this 4-0. 432 feet onto the steps. His 4th this postseason. Yeah, I know about that because of that famous Kirk Gibson home run. Lou Brock hits this ball well. Dives out. I don't think I needed to do that, but I wanted to make it look athletic, just showing what he could do. I'm not a try-hard, guys. Don't worry. I ain't that type of person. Dude Perfect would make fun of me if I was. Well, I don't know if they've done MLB The Show stereotypes, but if they had a sore loser on there, that'd probably be me. Off camera, at least. That is roped by Andrew Jones. 10-1. His 2nd of the game. Interesting dive, for sure. 10-1, his 2nd, and now 11-1 in game 2. Obviously, A's on top. Feels just so great seeing OAK. I'm not allowed to play online, but it's on beginner. That is roped by Andrew Jones. How about number 3 on the day? 343 feet. That just feels wrong, but his 6th homer this postseason. How does that has got to be the shortest home run I hit. He's practicing his commentary, Spencer. Well, I'm doing that and playing, but yes. Lee Smith facing Ozzie Smith, looking for the final out of Game 2 of World Series. Ground ball whips it across, and the Oakland Athletics have taken Game 2, and they take a 2-0 series lead. It's now or never time for the St. Louis Cardinals. Yes, that's right. 3 homers for Andrew Jones, 6 RBIs. He goes 3 for 4. Win for Vita Blue, loss for Brandon Woodruff. There we go. 1 error made by the Cardinals, none by me. Not to brag, even though it's hard not to brag about. It's Andy Pettit against Ubaldo Jimenez, as I'm going to be player locked as... Who have I not been, actually? Troy Tulowitzki, who says I can't be him. This Ubaldo Jimenez card is from his age 26-2010 season, I believe. As he went 3-0. Or he'd not go 3-0, but he's 3-0 in the postseason, but that's not going to be lasting long, as I already have a 3-0 lead. Can I make it 4-0? Troy Tulowitzki hits that well to dead center, but unfortunately playable. 3-0 still. I don't know how Andy Pettit's only thrown 7 pitches. That's quite the impressive job by him. Scott Rowland grounds this in the hole. Not an easy play, but Troy Tulowitzki makes it look very good. Or very easy, excuse me. Troy Tulowitzki hits it well. Back, track, dead center! Caught! Near the 400 line, of course. Intentional walk, of course. They do that on me. Well, regardless, I guess it makes sense. It's Andy Pettitte now batting, because I do have it on Classic, so I reckon pitchers bat in the AL now, just not the NL. I don't know. I don't remember that rule. I'm sure FF does. That's a good bunt! And can he beat it out? Almost. Well, great hustle by Andy Pettitte. I gotta give that to him. 5-3 sacrifice is going to be the scorer's ruling. And Joe Morgan, now the batter, looking to make this a possible 5-0 game. That'll not do it. It's at his ball, too. Not really sure why I watched a pitch that was a ball, but I don't make the rules. The 2-1. Ball 3-1. Albert Pujols on deck. Man, he's a dangerous hitter. The 3-1. Outside ball 4. They're loaded up for Pujols. 2-2 will be the count because I have quick counts on. 5 watching. Welcome to all those viewers. 2-2. Grounder. In the dirt. Rowland has got it and makes a clean throw across. Hey, to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-0. Still 3-0. The longest 3-0 game in my life. It's been that since like the 1st or 2nd inning. That's a tough play for Troy Tulowitzki, but he makes it look easy. For the first out of the inning, why did I try to say second? Cardinals get on the board, so it's 3-1, but they're still losing, as that is a perfect out of here for Troy Tulowitzki. I get that run back. It's 4-1. He just got it over the wall. 8-1 now. I don't know how I scored all those runs, but somehow I did. It's miraculous. Not really bad. Is hit well. Back. Tracked. And caught. Troy Tulowitzki. That's right, Wave. Get out, ball. See you later, ball. That's right, Spencer. Anyway. 8-1. 8-1. 2-hitter going for Andy Pettitte. Looking for a complete game in Game 3 of the World Series. Scott Rowland pops it up. Hank Aaron there, and a complete game in World Series Game 3 for Andy Pettitte with only 1 run allowed. The Oakland Athletics are a game away from being World Series champs. Ball game, that's right. Yes, that's right, Wave. Let's go get this trophy. I'll be right back, guys. One more game, that's correct, one more game, that's right, Mother Flare. I'll be right back, guys, and welcome to all 5 of those viewers. If you don't mind subscribing, then I'd like that a lot, and also liking the live stream. Ball game over, that's right, Wave. 1 game away from being the world champs, that's right. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. We got the GOAT Babe Ruth on the mound. I thought I heard a noise. I guess not. Also, is that your friend, Wimpy, who's Spencer Wave, just out of curiosity? Whose username is that? Let's see their lineup. That's actually a pretty good lineup, I ain't gonna lie, but not as good as mine. No offense to other teams, obviously. Yes, okay. I just didn't know if it was some stranger you didn't know. Which, I mean, I don't know why I'd think that, but too late I did. I don't know, that sounded arrogant. Let's go to be Johnny Bench, I guess. I had it in mind and then I lost it, so it's fine. Oh, it was going to be Albert Pujols, that's who. Well, I wish I could change it, but it's fine. I might have a way to change it, actually. And I could just keep being... Well, now it's too late, ain't it? I'm going to subscribe, too. Thanks, Spencer. I don't know why I cannot think today. That is wrote by Johnny Bench. Athletics out to a hot start in Game 3 or Game 4. Take away the Game 3 AI. Goodness gracious. Okay. Albert Pujols, perfect. This is the guy I wanted to be. So, and that's the way I know how to do it. I'm sorry for all the pausing. That gives you 101 subs. For my live streaming channel, you are correct. That is shot the other way by Albert Pujols. Back and out of here! 3-0 at Oakland Athletics in the World Series. Clinching game, baby. Yeah. That sounded cringe, but I was not trying to be. Pujols is blasting them for sure. Sorry for all the simming. It's just the only way that I know how to get to be Albert Pujols. I'm sorry. 3-1. Okay. Albert Pujols hits it well. Dead center. Back. Leaps it out of here. Oh no. He caught it. Are you kidding me? He did not just do that. How? How did Lou Brock time his jump? Ah. What? Yeah, it was not. I've had better experiences. Robbed, unfortunately. Yes, I don't know why you're acting so excited about it, but whatever. Double, and of course a strikeout. Yippee! That sounded very insanely cringe. I got relieved. Or I'm relieved. Do not get robbed of another home run, Albert. McCall's going to catch everyone off guard of that robbery. That is wrote by Pujols again, and this time it gets out, and it is his second of the day. It's 4-1. He's not just getting it. That was a no-doubter. 4-1 Cardinals. Yes, sir. Pop-up, strikeout. Okay. Miguel Cabrera, Troy Tulowitzki, Babe Ruth. I got to bet with Joe Morgan. Not because I want to, but I got to get Albert Pujols another home run because, well, yeah, I don't know. Foul. That was a great robbery by Lou Brock, regardless on if the Cardinals win and or lose this series. World Series, correction. Joe Morgan hits it well, but that's tailing foul. Sorry I could not live stream yesterday. But then Wave got busy, then I got busy because I went to one of my dad's friends' things, which was very fun. And then it was late and I was tired. So, you know, we're going to put in Keith Foulke to close it out regardless of the score. I'd like a few more runs here. Wouldn't we all, Father Flair? Another foul ball. 0-2. He got jammed a bit, but he drives it well. Lou Brock there. Oh, we're going to make the grab. Well, that's not great, I guess. We went to a fish fry. It was SF's first. Sit down and put him in. Keith Foulke trying to get the final 3 outs of Game 4 of the World Series. I've not done this in this series yet. Let's slam the door. I'll try, chatters. Matt Carpenter, strike one. That is or not Matt Carpenter, strike one on Matt Carpenter. Well, yes, Matt Carpenter is batting. 0-1. I'm sorry I had to take out Babe Ruth, but since Keith Foulke is a new legend and he's a reliever, I gotta put him in. That's the reason why. 0-2. Grounder. And the play is made by Joe Morgan. 2 outs away from winning the World Series. 2 more, not 1 more, Father Flair. Fouled it back. I don't know what that awkward silence was. I was just waiting for a noise to go away that did. So that's strike 2. 0-2. Circle change very slow on Ozzie Smith. He got him! But Ozzie disagrees! We'll see. Will the call get changed? No! And the Oakland Athletics are 1 out away from winning the World Series, and the Cardinals will bring in a pinch hitter here. Nick Kurtz, the pinch hitter. What in the world? I just feel wrong to do this. 1 more, baby. Popped it up! And got over the Oakland Athletics for the first time since 1989! Our World Series champions! We are the champions, my friend. Yes, that's right. Yeah, baby, the Oakland Athletics are World Series winners for the first time in 37 years. Yeah, baby. Great commentary, SF. Great commentary, SF. Thanks, Father Flair. Champions, yeah, that's right. World Series champions. It gets presented to the best from only the best. And there are the player reactions as the Oakland Athletics snap their 37-year World Series drought. Congratulations to the entire Oakland A's. Well, he said A's, but I'm just going to say Oakland A's organization for sure. Great job. Thanks, Wave. Give Daniel Baroa that trophy, Rob Manfred. Hoist it up, Daniel Baroa! Yeah, you're a champion again. Keith Foulke, World Series champion, that is. Yes, sir. 10th World Series championship in franchise history. And as crazy as it may sound, they might have the 3rd most World Series wins in history. Celebrate, baby! Albert Pujols, player of the game, with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Babe Ruth with the win as he goes 8 innings with 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 1 earned. And Bob Gibson, on the other hand, with a loss as he goes 6 innings, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 3 earned. And there are some notable players for both teams there. For the Oakland Athletics, aka me, Albert Pujols, who I already read out. Johnny Bench with 2 for 4 with a homer, RBI, and a run. Miguel Cabrera 1 for 3 with a double. And Babe Ruth 0 for 2 with 2 walks. And then on the other hand, the Cardinals, Scott Rowland 1 for 3 with a double and the only RBI of the game. And Matt Carpenter 1 for 3, Stan Musial 1 for 3, Albert Pujols 1 for 3 with a run that he scored on. And Keith Foulke with his 2nd save, the big new legend. I'm checking out. Peace, y'all. I'm checking out. Peace out, y'all. Bye, Father Flair. Yeah, baby, that's right. See you later, Chad. Bye, Father Flair. Have a great rest of your Father's Day, Father Flair. I know that sounds weird, but welcome to all 4 of those viewers. Hopefully this live stream will get a lot of views. I'm going to change the thumbnail at the end after I end the live stream, but it'll still be the same live stream. Peace. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Bye, Wave. I'm out too, love. Okay, bye, Mother Flair. Love you, and bye, Wave. The Oakland Athletics have won the World Series. Awards: World Series MVP Miguel Cabrera and playoff MVP Albert Pujols. ALCS MVP also Albert Pujols. Yeah, baby! Oh, wrong one. Let's end it where we started it, baby. In the live stream, that is. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So, yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. So, yeah, bye, guys.